Hello friends and welcome to class. My name is Tiffany and for today we have 35 minutes of a bar class, full body, no equipment. So you don't need anything. All you need is yourself and a small space. And when you are ready to roll, I'll see you on the mat. So coming to a high plank right away, we're gonna bring our right knee in towards our right elbow and then we'll move to the left. 2, 1, follow me. So right knee into the elbow, extend it back, tap the toes. Left knee's into the left elbow, extend it back, tap the toes. Yes, right, 2, back, 2. So it's a super slow mountain climber. Back, 2, last one slow. Yes, back, 2, and then we're gonna speed it up a little bit. In 2, and 1, let's go. So it's right, left, left. Yes, keep pressing the ground away. Right, left, belly button hugs the spine. Let's speed it up. In 2 and 1, go right, left. So finding that little jog to warm up. Right, left. Again, hug the belly button in. Shoulder blades protract. Reach away to opposite sides of the mat. Right, left. Keep going here. Just a few more seconds here. Pressing into the earth. Then we're gonna drop it down to the forearms. In 4. In 3, you got this. In 2. And 1. Drop it down right here. So dropping it down to your forearms. And then step right foot out, right foot in. Left foot out, left foot in. So press the ground away. Left, in, right, in. Yes, your forearms pressing the ground away. So strong. Shoulder blades strong. Left, in, right, in. Yes. Last one slow, we'll speed it up. Each side. Here we go. It's in and in. Go right, in, left, in, right, left, right, left. You've got it. Right, left. Okay, we're gonna take this into a jack. 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's out, in. Yes, you can. Keep pressing the earth away. Out, in. So good. Belly button stays strong to the spine. Out, in. We're gonna drop this down towards our bellies in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So drop it down to the bellies and then reach your arms out in front of you. And then lift the chest, lower down. Lift, lower, up, down, lift, lower. So using your core here to lift your chest off the mat is lift, lower, up, down. Yes, let's add the legs right here. As up, lower, lift, down. Yes, everything lifts to the sky. Squeezing through the back muscles. Lift, lower, up, down. Breathe into it. Lift, lower. You can have your thumbs pointing to the sky. You can have your palms face down. Whatever feels good to you. Just reach in opposite directions. Squeeze your back at the top. Is lift, lower. Working through the back core muscles. Lift, lower. Yes, it's up and down. We're gonna hold this high, tiny lifts. In 4, 3, 2, 1, tiny lift. Just lift. Little lift up, little lift squeeze, little lift squeeze. Reach in opposite directions. Breathe and lift. It's lift. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold high. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, let it go. Quick child's pose. And then come to your back. We're gonna lie all the way down to the earth. And you're gonna find butterfly legs. So knees go out wide. Hands are behind the head. Let's lift the chest. Here we go. Lift, lower, up, down. So heart reaches towards the ceiling. Elbows are out wide. Up, down. Breathe into this. Lift, lower. Protecting your head with your hands. Your neck is neutral, relaxed. Lift, lower, up, down. Yes, really squeeze through the core muscles like you want your ribs to kiss your hips. It's lift, lower. Yes, it's up, down, lift, lower. Okay, we're gonna add on. Every time we lift the chest, we're gonna lift the legs 2, into, and 1. Here we go. So it's lift, squeeze, lower, up, down. Yes, it's lift, lower, almost like you're a little clamshell. It's lift, lower, up, down. Yes, finding lower core here, finding upper core. So working everything in the midsection of your body is lift, lower, up, down. Yes, is lift, lower, reach up, reach down. Okay, we'll hold this high, tiny crunches. 4, 3, 2, right here. Just lift, little lift up, little lift up, little lift up. Yes, you can. You can always drop the feet down. This crunch, little crunch, crunch, crunch. Just 8, 7, 6, 5. Then we'll start it from the top. 2 and 1. Here we go. So lower down through the head and chest. Lift, down. Yes, it's up, lower, lift, down. So good. Reach the chest up like you want your heart to touch the sky. Lift, lower, gazing at the ceiling, maybe the clouds, wherever you might be. It's lift, lower, up, down. Yes. Oh my goodness. Core is on fire here. How high can you lift your chest up? How high can you get your shoulders up? Lift, lower, up, down. Okay, up to you, but we're gonna keep the chest up high. Tiny lifts in 2 and 1. You can add on by lifting the feet up. 2, lift, yes, or you can keep your feet down. Whatever feels good to you. We're gonna add on with the feet. Find full range. 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. So lower, squeeze up, is down, squeeze up. Yes, everything lifts off the mat. Lower, lift. Yes, oh my goodness. Core on fire. Lower, lift, down, squeeze in. Yes, finding your little clamshell. We'll hold it high. Find tiny crunches to finish. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just lift. Little lift up, little lift squeeze, little lift squeeze. Yes, just 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, squeeze it in. Let that go, friends. Rock and roll up just to a seated position. And then come to your left side. So we're lying on our left side. The left leg is down. And then wrap your left hand, the bottom hand, around your chest. And then bring your left shoulder down. I like my top right leg long and my left leg bent. And then place your right hand in front of your left shoulder. Right hand in front of your left shoulder. We'll find a tricep push-up. 2, 1. Here we go. So lift it up to the sky. And then lower, tap your shoulder. Lift. 2, lower, 2. Yeah, so elbow goes back here. Lower, 2. Yes, make adjustments as you need. Down, 2. Maybe you need to find a pillow for your hip, whatever it might be. Lift, 2, lower, 2. So we're working into the triceps here. Down, 2. So you have nowhere to hide. Down. Let's speed that up. So lift, tap, lift, tap. Yes, press into your hand. Lift, tap. So the closer your hand is to your shoulder, the harder this will be. So you can walk it out towards the corner of your mat. If this is too much, lift, lower, up, down, really bending through your elbow. Lift, lower. Yes, it's up, down, it's press, lower, extend, bend. Yes, okay. We're gonna hold this low. Find little hovers of the shoulder. Find tiny presses. 2, 1, here we go. Just press, tiny press, little press, little press. We're gonna switch out the sides. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So sweep your legs around to the other side. Ooh, arm is jiggly. Feels like jello. Left leg is long. Left hand places in front of your right shoulder this time. We'll press it up. Here we go. 2, 1, 2 count. So lift. 2, tap the shoulder to the earth. Yes, lift. 2, lower, 2. So I love this exercise. 1 is so effective. And 2, there's nowhere for your tricep to hide. You can really tell which side is a little bit stronger. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Okay, last one slow. We'll speed it up. 2, 1. Let's go. So lift, tap, lift, tap. Keep it up. It's up, down, lift, lower. Yes, breathe into this. Up, tap. Yes, it's press, pull, press, down. Yes. Oh my goodness. Lift, lower again. Adjust your hands as necessary. Walk it away if this feels too intense. Lift, lower. Okay, we'll hold it low. Little presses. 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. Just press. Steady press. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let it go. Shake it out if you need to, friends. And then come to stand. Come to a wide second. So finding that goddess or horse stance if you do yoga, and then roll your shoulders. So you stack over your hips and your head over your shoulders. And then your arms go long, thumbs face up. So we're gonna sink the hips low, and then we'll rotate in towards the arms. 2, 1, follow me. So lower, down, thumbs go down, and then lift, thumbs go up. So down, thumbs down, lift, thumbs up. Yeah, so squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift. 2, yes, finding that rotation of the arms, yes, down, 2, lift, 2, so good, it's lower, 2, let's speed it up, in 2 and 1, so it's lower, lift, down, lift, yes, so it's almost like you have bottles of champagne, if you're drinking champagne, yeah, you're making some mimosas, and you're pouring your friends all of the drinks, dip, lift, lower, lift. Is an endless bottle, so keep going. Lower, lift, so good. It's dip, it's lift, lower, lift. Yes, pretending you have little frog legs here. Knees stay bent the whole time. It's dip, it's lift, it's lower, it's up, so good. It's down and lift, lower, lift. Okay, we're gonna hold it low, tiny pulses. 4, 3, 2, right here. It's dip down, little lift up, dip, lift. Yeah, so you're finding that dip, tiny little dips. You're holding your lowest point. It's dip, dip. Yes, and you keep rotating your hands. Dip, dip. Yes, it's dip and lift. Thumbs down, thumbs up. Yes, it's dip and dip, dip, dip. Yes, so good. Woo! Feeling the shoulders burn. It's dip and lift, dip and dip. Keep going. Down, 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 down. Breathing into this, core stays engaged. Shoulders stay over your hips. So notice if you're hinging forward. Stay straight up like you have a wall behind you. It's dip, dip, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up. Keep it going. You've got it. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full range. Dip, 2, lift. Thumbs stay up. Lower, 2, lift, 2. Okay, we're gonna take the palms to touch. 2, 1, follow me. So dip, palms in, and then open, palms wide. Yes, dip, 2, lift, 2. Yes, squeeze the shoulders in. Let's speed that up. 2 and 1. So it's dip, open, dip, open. Yes, it's down, lift, keeping the core hugged in towards your spine. Dip, lift. Yes, keeping your knees bent. Yes, almost like you have little alligator mouths with the hands. Is down, open, squeeze in, squeeze out. Yes, so shoulder blades, squeeze in when you bring your hands wide. Down, lift. Okay, down, whoo, down. We're gonna hold this low, bend at the elbows, press up in 2 and 1. So it's dip, little dip press, tiny dip press, little dip press. So elbows come in and you're pressing them to the sky. Your legs stay long. Dip, little dip. Yes, it's dip press, dip press, dip press, dip press, tiny dip press. Oh my goodness, we're here for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Hold low. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, shake that out if you need to. So humbling that you don't need any weights and shoulders are on fire. Okay, so coming to your mat, We're gonna come into a little squat position. So feet about hip width distance apart, and then sink your hips low. Staying low into the hips the whole time with these squats. We're just gonna squat it down, lift it up. 4, 3, 2, 2 counts, here we go. So dip, nice and slow and low, lift, keep your knees bent, dip, booty back, lift, heart stays lifted, lower, 2, lift, 2, yes, you can add the arms with a little bit of a swing if you want to, down, 2, lift, 2, so good, keeping bend into your knees, lower, 2, lift, 2, okay, last one slow, we'll speed it up, 2, 1 single count, so it's dip, lift, yes, can you keep your knees bent the whole time, stay low, tiny little dips, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1, stay low, and dip, little dip, tiny dip, little dip, yes, booty is back, it's dip, and dip, okay, we're gonna stay low, we're gonna tap the right foot out, in 4, 3, 2, and 1, follow me, so it's right foot out, right foot in, out, in, yes, your right foot steps out, right foot steps in, out, in, so stay bent in your left standing leg, really bend into the knee, so the more you're bent into your left knee, the more you're going to feel this, out, in, so good, belly button hugs your spine, chest is lifted, last one slow, we'll speed it up, 2, 1, so it's out, in, yes, you can. So you're super light in the right foot, out, in, it's almost like you're just tapping it out or sliding it out, in, okay, we're gonna come back to center, tiny little dips, 4, 3, 2, 1, right here, just dip, tiny dip, little dip, tiny dip, wow, left quad is on fire, so good, dip, booty sends back, dip, we'll hold it low, left foot out, so out, 2, left foot in, 2, 1 more slow like that, speed it up, in 2 and 1, so it's out, it's in, step out, step in, yes, out, in, remember, keep your right knee bent, all the weight is in your right leg, out, in, okay, 2 more really slow, we'll speed it up, 2, and 1 right here, go out, in, yes, you can. So we're really standing into that stability leg, the biggest muscle in your body, one of your biggest muscles, your quads, just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, let that go. Shake it out if you need to, folks. And then come down to your mat. We're gonna come into a tabletop position. So coming into your tabletop position, hands are on the ground. You can always drop down to your forearms if this is a lot on your wrists. And then you're gonna bend your right leg. We're just gonna lift it up to the sky, find a little donkey kick. 2, 1 right here. Lift it up to the sky. And then bring your right knee in line with your left leg. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Stay strong through your shoulders, pressing the earth away. Lift, 2, lower, 2. So good. It's up, down, down. So important here to keep your hip points pointed at the earth below you. Lower, 2. Yeah, like you have little deer headlights. And your mat is deer eyes, I don't know, imagine it, lift, 2, lower, 2. If you want a little bit more, you're gonna always bring your left hand above your right elbow, finding a little bit more stability, down, 2, okay. Last one slow, we'll speed it up, into 1 right here, so lift, knee to knee, up, down, keeping your belly button hugging your spine. Breathe into this, lift, lower, and then notice if your head is drooping. See if you can have a nice long spine and neck looking out in front of you. Lift, lower, let's hold this high. In 2 and 1, tiny lift, little lift, little lift, little lift, squeeze. So when you lift your leg up, you really want to squeeze through the booty. Lift, little lift, little lift, little lift. So good. It's up and up. Reach up, so good. It's lift, little lift, up, up. Yes, okay. Friends, we're gonna hold this high. We're gonna take this into a scorpion tail. What does that mean? We're gonna wing out the knee and then bring it back to the starting position in 4, in 3, follow me, in 2, and 1. Wing it out to the right. So wing it out to the right and then wing it back down. So your right knee is moving to the right, but your thigh stays lifted as high as you can. So you're finding that external rotation of your right hip, out, 2, in, 2. And then you're squeezing the booty when you reach it out, like you want your right toes to touch your left shoulder. Okay, last one, slow, we'll speed it up. 2, 1, here we go. So it's out, it's in, it's out, it's in. Yes, reach out and in, it's out, it's in. Yes, again, keeping your right thigh lifted as high as you can. Out, in, and then notice if you're leaning to the left, try to bring the weight evenly in your body. Out, in. We'll hold this out, tiny lifts, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Little lifts right here, just lift squeeze, little lift squeeze, like you're really reaching your right toes towards your left shoulder. You want them to tap. Whew. All right, friends, we're gonna drop down to our left forearm. We're gonna find a little fire hydrant shape of the legs. 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Drop down towards your left forearm, tent your right hands. Bring your right knee in line with your belly button, and then close, open, close, open. Yes, so very similar shape to what we were just doing, but now we're stacking right hip on top of the left. Close, open, close, open, keeping and maintaining your belly button to spine connection. It's open, close, open, close. Yes, reach up, lower, lift, down. Of course, if you have a weight, you can always use a weight here, down, lift, lower, lift. Okay, we're gonna hold this high, tiny lifts, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1, hold high and lift. Little lift squeeze, really squeeze the booty together. And then we're gonna pump the right knee towards the elbow and long, not yet, in 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. So pump it into the elbow and then extend it long on a diagonal. So in, 2, long, 2, yes, in, 2. Let's speed that up. 2 and 1. So elbow, extend, elbow, extend. And then take a look at your toes. Can you see them on a diagonal? If you can't see them, try to move them to the right a little bit more. In, out, in, out. Okay, we'll hold our leg long. Little lifts to finish in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just lift, little lift. All right, friends, we're here to the finish. Really press yourselves here. Lift, lift. I know this is tough. Lift, lift. Breathe into it. Lift, lift. Here we go. Just 8, 7, 6, 5. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold time. Maybe right hand high. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Let it go. Shake it out if you need to. Friends, no joke there. And then come back to your tabletop position. This time, left heel bends in. So left heel bending in. I'm just gonna flip around for you. Lift to the sky, 2 and 1. So lift to the sky, and then bring left knee in line with your right. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Yeah, so now we're working into the opposite booty here. Lift, 2, lower, 2. So good. It's up, 2, down, 2. Yeah, pressing into your hands, pressing your shoulders away. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Okay, last one, so we'll speed it up. And 2, and 1 single count. So lift, lower, up, down. Yes, again, if you want more, your right hand can come to above your left elbow to find stability Make sure that your core is working, making sure your booty is working, and not all your weight is dumping into your right hand. Of course, you can do that with your right hand down. So engaging through your core, pressing evenly through the left hand and the right. Let's hold this high. 2 and 1 and lift. Little lift squeeze, little lift squeeze, little lift. Yes, really pressing your toes up to the sky. It's lift, 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 lift. Yes, breathe into this lift. Lift, so good. Holding your left thigh up as high as you can, and then just finding your edge, pressing beyond that. It's lift, little lift, tiny lift, little lift, so good. Hug the belly button in towards your spine. Lift, lift, yes, breathe here. Lift, lift. Okay, we're gonna find our scorpion tail. We're gonna hold our left leg high, keeping our hips pointed towards the mat. Wing the left knee out in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold tight, and then wing it out to the left, and then wing your knee back down. Yes, open to the left, down, 2. So the shape looks different for everyone. Out, 2, in, 2. So different on everyone because our hips are all different. Doesn't mean it's a good thing or a bad thing, it's just different. Out, 2, in, 2. So find that point of resistance, that compression stop for you. It's out, 2, wing in, 2. Yes, it's out, 2, in, 2. Okay, last one, so we'll speed it up. 2, 1 single count. So it's out, it's in, it's out, it's in. So it's almost like your shin is a windshield wiper. Out, wing down, wing out, wing down. Really find your external rotation of your leg, of your hip. It's out, wing down. Yes, keep your thigh lifted as high as you can the whole time. We're gonna hold this out, little lifts. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Just lift, little lift, little reach, little squeeze. Yeah, like you want your left toes to touch your right shoulder. It's lift squeeze, little lift squeeze. Up, up, yes, breathe into this. It's lift, little lift. Okay, we're gonna drop down towards our right forearm this time. Bring our knee in towards our belly button. Find that fire hydrant. In 2 and 1. So drop down towards your right forearm. Bring your knee in line with your belly button. And then close, open, close, open. Yes, it's down. Lift, lower, lift. Again, stacking your hips. Down, lift. Keep it up. It's lower and lift. It's down, it's lift. Breathe into this. How high can you lift your leg? It's lower, it's lift, it's down, and up. Yes, keep it going. Lower, lift, yes, breathe. Whew. Lower, lift, yes, down, up, lower, lift. Squeezing the booty at the top. It's lower, it's lift. We'll hold it high, tiny lifts. In 2, 1, hold high and lift. Little lift squeeze, little lift squeeze. Stack your hips, stack left hip on top of your right. Lift, lift. Okay, we'll pump the knee to the elbow, extend long. In 2 and 1. So in 2, extend it long behind you. Yes, pump it in for 2. See your toes behind you. Yes, last one, slow, we'll speed it up. 2, 1, here we go. So it's pump in, extend, pump in, extend. Yes, breathe. In, out. Yes, it's in, out, in, out. We'll hold our leg long. We'll find our tiny lifts to finish in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold long, little lifts. Just lift, little lift, lift, little lift. Yes, we're here for seconds, friends. You can do anything for seconds. Yes, relax your shoulders away from your face. Lift, 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 lift. Here we go. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold tight. Here we go. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Sink it low, shake it out if you need to, and then come to a seat. So coming to a seat here, Your left knee is bent, your right leg goes long, and then your right toes spin out towards the right. Hands are behind you. We're just gonna lift and lower the right leg. 2 and 1, super slow. So lift, 2, lower, 2. Yeah, so hug your left leg is lift, 2, lower, 2. So good. It's up, up, down, down. So leading to the sky with your inner thighs. Relax your shoulders. Let's speed that up. In 2 and 1. So it's slice up, slice down. Slice up, slice down. Yes, breathe into it here. It's lift, lower. Of course, you can always bend your knee if you need a little extra support. If you feel a little pinching in your hip flexor muscles, it's lift, lower. Keep going just like this. So important here to flex through your right foot so you find that strength through the inner leg. So good, so good. It's lift, lower, lift, lower. Okay, we're gonna hold it high. Little lifts to finish. 4, 3, 2, let's get it. Lift, little lift up, little lift up. Yes, keep spinning your toes towards the right and lift, little lift up, little lift. Keep going. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then we'll switch out the sides. In 2 and 1, let it go. Oh my gosh, shake it out if you need to. And then your right knee is bent, and then spin your left toes out, and then hug your leg in. We're just gonna lift and lower the inner thigh. In 2 and 1, 2 count. So lift it up to the sky, and then lower it back down to the earth. So lift, 2, lower, 2. Again, important here to keep your foot flexed. Toes pull back towards your nose and down. 2, 2 more, really slow. Leading with the inner thigh. Last one slow, we'll speed it up. In 2, 1 single count. So it's lift up, tap to the earth. This lift, lower, yes. So working into your inner thighs, working into your inner leg. Hip flexors are on as well. Lift, lower, so good. It's up and down. Of course, if you have the weight, you can always add the weight towards your thigh, or if you have ankle weights, you can use those. This lift, tap down, up and down. Important to relax through your shoulders. I know when things get hard, I like to tense up through my shoulders, tense up through my face, but really keep the work here into the inner thigh on the left leg, hugging it in towards your left leg. It's lift, lower, up, down, flexing through your left foot. Toes pull back towards your nose, really pointing your inner thigh up towards the sky. So good. It's lift and lower. It's up and down. Yes, lift, lower. Of course, you can always drop down towards your forearms, but I find it a little bit more tough if I have it on my hands, lifting up through my chest. We'll hold this high. In 2 and 1, just little lift to the finish. Lift, little lift, tiny lift. Yes, it's up, up. Just 4, 3, 2 and 1. Oh my goodness, shake that out if you need to, friends. And then bend your knees, place the soles of your feet on the earth, and come all the way down to your back. And then drop your legs over to the left. It's okay if your knees don't touch. Hands are behind your head. We're gonna find an oblique twist into the right oblique. In 2 and 1. So lift, lower, up, down. Yeah, so lead with your heart is lift, lower. Yeah, so we're gonna burn out through our right oblique is lift, lower. It's up, down. See how high you can get your shoulder blades off the earth by using your right oblique. It's lift, lower, finding that little crunch into the core. Yes, it's up and down, lift up, lower down again. Elbows are out wide and your head is heavy in your hands. Lift up, lower down, hugging your belly button to your spine, finding that spinal connection, belly button to spine. Is lift, lower. Okay, we're gonna hold this high, find little lifts in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold high and lift, little lift. So finding an isometric movement here, Shoulders stay off the mat. Lift, lift. So we're holding high. And we're finding that little crunch into our right oblique. So good, so good. Just lift, little lift. Okay, we're gonna hold this high. We're gonna pump our knees in 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. So pump in, extend. It's in, extend. Yes, it's in, it's out, in, out. So good. Keeping your shoulders lifted. Keeping your belly button hugging your spine. In, out, in, out. 4 more. We'll switch out the sides. 3. You've got this. 2. Woo, and 1. Switch it out right here. So feet come down to the earth and then drop your knees to the right. Again, it's okay if your knees don't touch. And then open up to the left. Crunch it up. It's lift and lower. It's up and down. So finding work into the left obliques now. Lift, lower, switching out the sides. It's up and down. Remember to breathe here. Remember to protect your neck. So you're really keeping your head heavy into your hands. So good, so good. Lift, lower, up, down. How high can you get your shoulders off the mat? Crunch, down, lift, release. So good. It's up and down. Reach up, lower down. Again, it's like your heart is touching the ceiling. I say it a lot. I'll say it again. Lift, lower. So you're looking up at the sky. Crunch up. We're going to hold this high in 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Just little crunch, little lift, little lift, little lift. So finding that isometric hold at the top. Lift, lift. Yes, you can. Shoulders stay lifted off the mat as high as they can. It's lift, little lift. Keep it up. It's up and up. Tongue crunch. Feel your left obliques on fire. I feel mine. It's lift, little lift. Okay, we'll hold this high. Pump knees in, extend. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold high, and then knees in, extend. Knees in, extend. Yes, use your left obliques here. It's in, it's out. Shoulders stay off the mat. In, out. Yes, just 4. 2, 3. You've got this. Just 2, and 1. Hold long. Here we go. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Oh my gosh. Collapse onto the earth, friends. That was tough. Push yourself up to a seat. As always, hands to heart center. Maybe close your eyes for just a moment. Give yourself a second. Gratitude for showing up on your mat today. That was not easy. It was pure body weight. So good for us. We worked everything in our body. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you feel ready to go throughout your day. Again, my name is Tiffany. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.